Hi kids, welcome to the Milk Dud Hour. Why did I say that? There are no good reasons why I say some of the things I say. Sometimes just to provoke, I don't know, a mini revolt in your mind. It's like, Milk Dud Hour? Ah. So for a second, until you figure out that there's absolutely no point to what I said, you're analyzing Milk Dud Hour? What does it mean? Did you get a sponsor or something? That was for you regulars, all three of you. I am giving you a shout out every night, all three of you. So hang in with me and I'll find something illuminating to illuminate you with. That being said, piece of tobacco, non-filter, you know. Anyway, what was I going to say? It's hot here in Florida. It is ass-kicking hot. And as it is in parts of the country, and some people don't have the benefit of air conditioning, by the grace of God I have air conditioning. And a low, not-for-profit, I belong to electrical co-op, which is very cool concept, folks. Instead of having problems with Con Edison or whomever happens to be on strike or whatever, we never have these problems. We have a good, solid company, and we have very low electric rates, and I thank them and thank God for that. Not in that order. The situation is still very much a mess, and Assad is still beating down his people, and man, some kids never give up, you know. Something to think about. Nothing really shocking in the news today, except that, as usual, the Republicans are in for a long fight. And you know, they buried Rodney King. The why can't we just get along guy, the guy that the LA cops beat down, he drowned in his swimming pool that I guess he bought after getting a lot of money out of the city of LA for beating him down. It just goes to show it pays to have witnesses, but a lot of people at his funeral said that he was a really decent guy, a very forgiving guy, and evidently when you get beaten half to death by the cops, it's forgiving. Granted, he did get a lot of money out of it, but he was forgiving even previous to that, from what I understand. And he didn't hold any rancor against some of these really bad people that are running around. But in the midst of that forgiveness, you see no forgiveness, and you see merciless tyrants cracking down on their people. Perhaps the very people who put them in power. Who knows? What are we going to do as the whole world watches man brutalizes people? What are we going to do? And I gotta hand it to Hillary. She's been pretty forceful about saying the guy's got to go. And Russia and China are being dickweeds. You know, Russia's really being dickweeds about it. They're furnishing him with arms and crap to beat down his own people. And for what reason they backed this piece of crap is beyond me. Russia, what are you thinking? God, you know, are you trying to end up like America ended up with the same crap under Bush? I mean, don't pick a loser. Somebody abuses their own people, they're losers, because you have to love your own people and love humanity to be a ruler. Jesus said, you know, to whom much is given, much will be required, and that's pretty much the situation. So every ruler on the planet ought to think about that. I mean, if nothing else, I mean, not that Jesus said it anymore, you know, whatever. It's just common sense. You give back if you have been given. I mean, that's your duty to mankind. It's simple. And you know, dog-eat-dog society crap and everything, screw that. You know, I don't agree with that. Incidentally, it's so freaking hot today, I put up my hair. I just couldn't deal with it being on my neck anymore. And because I was out in the kitchen cooking up a storm. I cooked up some black beans and chicken, and I cooked up some boneless breast of chicken, and I got my bread maker all whipped up, and now I'm baking a loaf of bread as well. So, good old homemade bread and probably black beans and chicken and stuff tonight. And all kinds of spices in it. And I'm actually a pretty good cook. That's one thing hippies can do, is do a lot with little. And people have had me cooking. Say, damn, that man's a good cook. I used to cook in a 4-star restaurant. One time I was actually a prep chef there and prepared a lot of the stuff before the chefs actually cooked it. Everything from stuffed phyllo wrapped around brie. Made some real good stuff. But at any rate, I hope I'm making you hungry. Am I? Oh my God! Eat more! America's not obese enough! It's a mere thought of food. A mere commercial put in my face by Madison Avenue is going to make me hungry. Folks, I'm there too, but sometimes, it's like, do I need this caloric intake? Or perhaps I'll just be better off without it. Well, let me tell you a secret too. If you eat more things like beans and rice and vegetables and stuff rather than meat and stuff. Okay, now let me give you an example. Okay, if you take a pound of beans, say, with the exact same protein value, usable protein, as a pound of meat, you're going to get more usable protein out of the beans because they're easier to digest. Because you have the same caloric content, whatever, the same protein value and all that. But the fact that it takes you longer for your system to break that down, you're actually using up more of that energy just in digestion. So you actually get more usable energy from things that are easier to digest. Simple? Indeed. Do you know what a couple of raisins and everything give you energy where you can kiss for like 10 minutes? It's not sugar and energy in raisins. So people eat raisins and kiss. Kiss. It's nice. Gentle, it's kind, instead of maybe committing war on each other. Let's just ship over boxes of raisins to our enemies. Recommend they eat raisins and kiss. Kiss our diplomats. No, I'm sorry. I'm not advocating people jumping on Hillary, so leave Hillary alone. By golly, she was almost president. Well, I don't even go there. My brother liked her, though. Good, bad, or indifferent. And why not? We should give a woman a job sometime, depending on her temperament and all that. I want somebody pretty mellow. Just a thought. At any rate, supposing just for kicks that we cut back the defense budget and really cut it in half. Ooh, you radical! Suppose we cut it in half and took half, by 1 year, that we cut it in half, and get it towards building our infrastructure, take all the money to build it, to make America more secure our ports, new construction, metal detectors, whatever, and something like that. Maybe build a little docking station in the middle where we can check these ships before they actually come in. We get stowaways or whatever, bad stuff coming in. Someplace we can stop them, like out at sea. I guess they're doing that now, is stopping them out at sea and whatnot. Maybe more of that. And spend the money on that instead of $1.5 million per cruise missile. I'm not going to go there again, but these are just some thoughts. Maybe you just take half the defense budget and put people to work making America more secure. Because we won't need to go over there and blow up, cause much war over there if we prevent them from causing bad stuff over here. Just a thought. Now it's new radical thinking, what do they say? God, I hate this expression, but I have to use it, right? Okay, thinking outside the box. Alright, let me give you another way of putting it, and this is, once again, fucking hippie, you know? How about we stop thinking fucking stupidly? And we start thinking more diplomatically, you know, what do they want and what do they need, so they don't hate us so severely. Um, on the other hand, what can we do to protect our asses? That you know, I'm serious. We need to protect our asses, and it doesn't involve necessarily going over there and committing war. Maybe just making our ports more secure, our airports more secure. Um, you know, and knock off the bullshit paranoia and everything. Red alert, yellow alert, blue alert, while Europe's looking on and everything, going, gee, these people are color freaks or something. They get a little color for everything. They didn't have that over in Europe, and they had some, you know, bad disasters just like we did. Maybe perhaps not the scope of 9/11, but you know, they blew up subways and all over the world is going on. There's like some bad crap going on. So everybody needs to make their own home turf more secure and employ people doing it. And maybe stop shipping all the freaking money to Raytheon, Honeywell, and all these other companies that got full employment in the age of recession, right? Maybe, I don't know, give it to Acme Fence Company, and if there is an Acme Fence, don't get all heady about it. It's just, for example, a Smith Fence, a Bailey Fence, any kind of, you know, whatever, a fence company. Just put up fences, keep people out of where they don't belong, and employ people patrolling the area, and employ people feeding vicious dogs that will eat intruders. I don't know. This is just some thoughts. There's so many ways America can put people back to work. And just, when's the last time you hit a pothole, all right, and damn near wrecked your transmission or whatever on your car, your alignment or whatever, and just went, shit, I'm going to fix the freaking potholes. Hey, the potholes are still there, folks. They still need to be filled. But maybe they don't fill them because, geez, the alignment people need work too. No telling. We just got to start thinking differently, folks. And it starts, I think a really big part of it starts, be nice to your neighbors, be nice to your relatives, be nice to, maybe call old friends, let them know you're thinking about them. Just different things where you can personally take a little action to make the world a better place. Just a thought. In the meantime, hopefully I'm having problems getting a video I made, which is kind of funny, on the air for some reason is not downloading from YouTube. Is their server screwed up? Something they're not telling us? Is it the East Coast problem? Who knows? Also, keep those people in the forest fires and everything in your prayers once again. I hate to remind you, but geez, it's very important. Meantime, this is John in Florida with all my hair tucked up because I was in the kitchen slaving away over a hot stove. Seriously, folks, I was sweating like a beast because I have no air conditioner in my kitchen living room area. It's just strictly my bedroom, which is where I broadcast from. It's my office. It's comfortable shit. It's not the best, but shit, it's what I got. I'm out of here, loving you, praying for you, and thinking about you. Really, as I said, I sleep very little. So when I'm up, I'm thinking up something, you know, to entertain you with, or just some way to show you I care. What if I send $1 to every person watching? You must be kidding. I couldn't send you a nickel each one of you. So at any rate, but I'm still loving you and still praying for you. So in the meantime, I don't know, if you get a chance, put in a good word for me. Say, God, he's crazy, but he seems like his heart's in the right place. Or not. This is John telling you I'm loving you and still praying for you. I'm out of here. See ya.